Hello, hello, and welcome to a new podcast episode. I am here with ZM and Yats, and we are discussing the new announcement of Touhou 17, Wily Beast and Weakest Creature, or Wabok as people have been calling it.
Bulk. I
So,
don't know, I just call bulk.
oh, there's also W-Bok, but
W-Bach, but I just call it Touhou 17 because W-Bach is kind of dumb to pronounce. But
so, we don't know too much about this game because, all we have is screenshots, a couple blog posts, and a bit of a snippet from an interview. Of course, that's how it always is when a new game is announced. We won't find out too much of the details until the game actually releases. The demo will be released next weekend. That's when Rataisai happens, May the 5th. Though for some US peeps, it'll probably still be May the 4th.
yeah, we plan on staying up that night, waiting for the game to get uploaded somewhere, probably on JP, on 4chan, and then get a good taste of the game. So look forward to that.
I'm also probably going to do a Touhou Marathon stream on May 4th as well, just so we can revisit all the old games and kind of get hyped for the new one. And yeah, that's kind of what this podcast is for, just hype and talking about what we know about the new game and our hopes and expectations for it, and just anything else we want to add.
Yeah, for 5-4, I'm actually gonna do a stream myself, but it's gonna be a score-centered stream, just watching some of the some strong runs in the Western score scene. So if you're interested in that, then you can check that out as well.
Yeah. Alright, so this game, the characters, we are getting Yomu. Goodbye Sane, goodbye Raisin, goodbye Aya and Cherno. Yomu's coming back. Yeah, goodbye Sakia.
Confirmed character that makes people play Touhou.
Yeah, Yomu's a pretty great. I think Yomu's a pretty. I was surprised seeing Yomu. Like I was more expecting, I guess, Sakia or Sanai, but it's good seeing. I mean, I don't really care too much about who's playable, but it's always nice to see.
I would have liked the new. I would again have liked the new playable, but.
Yeah, it would have been nice having Sho or Fudo, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I was hoping for a cat,
but they don't have POV
whatever.
sprites.
We had Aya last time.
Yeah, Zoom would have to make a new sprite, but he did
he did for Sumireku, yeah.
Yeah, he did for Sumireku, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's still cool though. It's nice seeing Yomu again. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we know if this is going to have A or B shots, or is it just... Because we know about the whole... There's a ghost gimmick going on as well.
No, it's just going to be Reimu, Marasy, and Yomu as is, and then they can pick one of the 3 ghost options.
Okay, yeah.
Wait. How are you so sure about that?
I mean... Why would you pick A and B shots and then just pick one of the 3 ghost options? That seems kind of... Would you think Zoom would put an effort for that?
No, but what if those 3 things are actually like ABC?
Then those are the A, B, C... But I thought Mina was talking about, so you have your A and B shots that you pick, and then you pick the 3 ghost options, but... In this case, I think these are the A, B, C options.
Yeah, that's what they wrote.
Alright, I'm sorry. I thought you said, no, there will only be options.
No, we're just talking about the... No
yeah,
problem.
I was asking if they're going to have, like, is there going to be a Needle Reimu and a separate Homing Reimu, and then the Hypers?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I didn't catch it like that.
Yeah, but yeah, the ghost would be A, B, C pretty much, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
That's interesting, because Sisyphus is kind of like that as well, where you have the different seasons as your sort of options. So it's like every character can somewhat be similar to each other based on the options chosen. So really, I mean, and if we're going to have the thing where Reimu doesn't have the smallest hitbox anymore, I mean, you could probably just play any shot. But the thing is, I did notice that... like Sisyphus, you'll still have like Reimu having... I think Reimu had her homing in the screenshot, I couldn't really see, but Yomu has the little ghosts trailing her, so it looks like the characters will have their own like specific options, but it's not gonna...
Oh yeah.
But the other things, the hyper things, are gonna be the same, so it's kind of like Sisyphus in that way.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
It looks like from this the very
Screenshot.
first screenshot that's not the title screen. It shows those are needles that Raymond has. I don't see homing anywhere.
yeah. Let me
Yeah, but okay, yeah, Mino probably has to show the pictures, but
Yeah.
on the next picture you can see a little fiery thing that might be a homing.
Those are those needles?
I don't know what those are.
Needles on the Raymond screenshot without the hyper.
No, with the hyper you see those little red things on rain.
Oh yeah, I see those. Yeah.
I have no clue what that is, but maybe those could be like. They look a little bit like the petals that she had in her homing shot in.
That just kind of looks like weird fire effects from her hyper.
Could also be. Yeah.
Yeah, because the hyper is supposed like your forward focus on that hyper. Your attack power increases dramatically, so it would be strange to have some homing there, but who knows? We don't know yet. We have a week.
Mm.
Oh man, the hypers look so good. I'm so excited.
So what do we know about the hypers anyway?
Well, we know
There's
that
a meter.
Yeah, there's a meter at the bottom left, and then you pick up
No, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I meant the meter under the character.
that too, and then judging by the ghost option you pick, that specific option increases the duration of that specific hyper. So you got the wolf, you got the otter, and you got the eagle. So if you pick the wolf ghost, then your wolf hyper time duration increases. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do not really know what happens if you have like 2 and 2 of two particular beasts. So say you have 2 wolves and 2 eagles, and then maybe 1 otter or one of those
Oh, that's a
point
good
bundles or whatever.
that's a good point. I didn't think about that yet.
I have no idea what's gonna happen then. So
Yeah, I noticed that in the screenshots, actually I'll put it up right now because I'm controlling, I have a slideshow of all the different screenshots playing randomly, but when I want to focus on something in particular, I can pull up that picture. I'm pulling up the one with the little power bundle in the middle. You can see there's 5 slots, and 3 of them are taken up by the wolf, 1 of them by the eagle, and then the very middle is like a little bundle of items. Do we know what that is, or what causes that, or what,
My
I have no idea.
prediction, maybe when judging by, because it's always in the middle, because the other one is the point item bundle, that's in the middle too. So perhaps that once you get...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but on the one
That's
with the point item bundle, there's also a power item bundle on the left.
That's true as well.
There's 2 bundles. So
My prediction is that maybe some ghosts that are circling around the screen have a bundle associated with them.
And what if this might be very Galaxy Brain, but you can see on the first gameplay picture, so the one before the hyper, that you do not see those 5 slots yet. So what if you will just keep getting slots until you have collected 3 of one beast?
Well, you're talking about the very first screenshot, right? There's no
Yeah.
No, there's like 5 little
there's
dots.
Yeah, those are that's your meter. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
remember,
there are little dots. I'm sorry.
remember in
I didn't see
UFO
those.
when you didn't have UFO token, it just showed the outlines of
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's.
All right.
But I'm interested in the bundles because oh, go ahead.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say, I brought up the translation for the actual ghost shots, and I want to kind of read them off real quick.
Yeah, good. Because I'm gonna say something once you've done that might have to do with it as well. So go.
Alright, so we have the Wolf Ghost, which is the top option. It gives you a mega powerful concentrated shot. Your wolf mode time increases, basically your wolf hyper, and then the character personality becomes barbaric, so that'll probably affect the dialogue a bit. The Otter Ghost gives you mega powerful bombs. It increases your default bomb count by 1, increases your auto mode time, and your personality becomes opportunistic. And the Eagle Ghost gives you a mega powerful spread shot, eagle mode time increased, and your personality becomes arrogant.
Oh my god, dude! It sounds so
wait.
good.
The dialogues are going to be
So-
meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Yats?
Okay. So I thought this would maybe be covered in the description, but that's not the case. I was thinking, going by the colors of the beasts, you can see that wolf is red, otter is green, and eagle is blue.
Yeah.
So like the colors that you can associate with
Power,
either
bomb,
power or lives.
And
In
and
case
then
of the red wolf.
Yeah.
And then
Bombs.
other could be either grace or bombs. And then eagle is points. And what I find interesting on the picture with the eagle hyper, where you see 5 lasers, you can see that the point items are contained in bubbles, as if they might get slowed down or something, so you can collect them better. I don't know
I'm
if you've noticed
completely
that.
blind. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, on the eagle hyper, correct?
Yeah.
And then,
like the ferry that just got destroyed.
I see them. Yeah.
Oh,
You're right.
there's like
Yeah.
little circles around them. Are those the bundles?
Yeah.
Those are the bundles. Oh my god, I have not noticed that. That is actually awesome.
Wait,
That is so cool.
I don't know if they're the bundles because they just seem to be singular items.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right, because in the wolf hyper, then there's no you see the bundles already. So
This game is gonna be weird.
oh man,
Wait, they're in bubbles. They're in bubbles as well on the wolf hyper. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me pull up the wolf hyper.
yeah, they're in bubbles,
okay.
right?
My theory originally was the eagle makes it easier to get more scores, so it will put items in bubbles so they float more or they don't fall down as quickly or
Wait,
something
hang on.
like that. But that's
Hang
not
on.
true then.
Hang on, yes. You see, there's another thing about the wolf hyper. Some items are in bubbles when they're destroyed, but others are not.
Yeah.
What's
I
up with
think
that?
Either shooting them makes them pop out of the bubbles, so by not shooting you can keep them on the screen for longer. That's another theory I
Oh my-
might have.
Dude, this
That would be
game
really
is.
funny.
I'm so excited now. This game is gonna be so good.
That would be
I-
really cool if Zune would do that, and then also add in like that would make it especially amazing if it also had like a DDC mechanic where more items on the screen. If you like wait before you collect items, you get rewarded in a way. That would
Dude,
make it really cool.
I'm so excited now. Oh my god. It's gonna be
Anyways,
so fun.
Anyways, what could also be the case, but that would be a little boring, is that the bubbles are just around while the items are still like flying up from the destruction, because items always fly up a bit and then they come down. But I don't think it will be just that.
Maybe the bundles are auto-corrected.
What?
So,
Auto-collected.
yeah, when you kill a UFO, then you get the
yeah.
bundle associated with that. Maybe it could be something like that, but I don't know, dude. This is interesting.
See, every bundle seems to have 6 items in it as well, right? Like every bundle that you can see.
My eyes
Like,
can't see
6
these
piece
tiny
and-
screenshots, but yeah, it
I
looks
can-
think
to
so.
be.
I can wait. You don't see the bundles, or do you?
It looks to be 5 unless I'm just completely blind. No, it's 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6. Yeah.
Wait, did you notice there's green bundles in there too?
Wait, what?
Green
what?
bundles.
Oh,
I
faith
mean-
items maybe? Bomb items?
For the in the Eagle Hyper, there's the red bundle, the blue bundle, and there's green bundles in there too.
During the hyper. No, isn't that just like a green effect particle?
No. You see the red circle, the blue circle, and the green circle in the middle, around the middle fairy.
Okay, the middle fairy is getting destroyed. That's what I
Yeah.
see.
And then there's red,
And
blue,
then I
and green
see,
circles.
I only see red and blue items. There's a little green thing, but that's one of the curly particle things.
Hang on.
When a fairy gets destroyed, you get like this little effect of curly
Yeah,
things,
that
ribbons.
that I know what you're talking about.
It's
but,
it's just a green ribbon because it has the same shape as the red and the blue ones. So
I know what you're
that's
talking.
what I think at least.
Mm,
see-
You're
I
still
see
talking
more
about
of
the
those
Eagle
ribbons as
Hyper,
well.
right?
Yeah,
But
we're
yeah.
still talking about the Eagle Hyper.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still talking about Eagle Hyper.
Yeah, but there's another one of these green ribbons to the right of the explosion. You can see like a very tiny green ribbon. I'm pretty sure they're just effects. They're not items.
You might be right. But this is still interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because on that little snippet that you just sent, you can see I mean, this is not going to be very clear in the podcast, but on the
Yeah.
little like snip that you just sent, you can see in the bottom right a yellow bullet. Do you see the little green ribbon?
I
around that
see,
yellow
yeah,
bullet?
the green ribbon around the elbow, and then
Yeah, I think it's one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. So, like, if people who are watching the podcast look at the middle laser, look at where the fairy exploded, you can see like little, like you're talking about those They look kind of like
Yeah, those
the
crescents.
like crescent moon like things.
Yeah,
Yeah, the sort of
those are, yeah,
swirls.
The
those are just like
swirls.
explosion
That
effects.
might just be
Yeah,
explosions, but that's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure. That's
yeah.
something I don't think I've seen that before in a Touhou game.
I've seen it in Touhou 16.
Oh, it's in terms.
There.
I don't really
And
pay
if
too much attention to that kind of thing, but it's interesting.
or maybe not 6. I've seen it somewhere for sure, but
Here,
I
let me check one of my videos and see a fairy dying.
Can I just off topic for a second and say that the little otter animals are like really cute.
They are.
The little otter
Uh,
faces on the Yomu screenshot. I
They're
just
extremely cute.
I just had to bring that up because it just is.
It's not in UFO.
do you think that the characters are also somewhat linked to the beasts, the same way the seasons were somewhat linked to the characters in Touhou 16?
Uh,
Marissa possibly being like arrogant, Reimu supposedly being barbaric, maybe, and Yomu being opportunistic.
That might be it. That could be an indicator
Just
as well.
going by the colors. Just going by the colors, please.
Reimu has like the wolf paw prints on her. Are those
Yeah.
supposed to be bears? I don't know.
So
Just-
wouldn't Yomu be the otter then?
Yeah, I think Yomu would be the odd.
Yeah.
Yomu doesn't really strike me as that arrogant. I guess her whole thing
No,
about
opportunistic.
oh
Others opportunistic, eagles arrogant.
Yeah. Marissa is
Marissa
definitely
is pretty arrogant.
Yeah.
Is Marissa going to be the scoring shot type in this game?
Could be. That'd be fun.
Intended scoring shot type at least.
Yeah.
Have we even
Yeah.
seen Marissa yet? I guess the
No.
Eagle Hyper, is that Marissa?
We haven't seen otter.
Yeah, it is. It is.
How do you
At
Yeah,
least
that's Marissa. That is
Because,
Marissa.
do you see, okay, on those lasers, on those 5 lasers, do you see the little, or, well, not little, do you see those triple diamond symbols?
Yes, that's Marissa.
Triple-
Those
I'm-
red diamonds in the laser. Really big red diamonds. Diamond shapes.
Those just
you
look
know.
like the heart bullets.
What?
You see the hardboards.
Those red shapes. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, those red shapes
that look like
are in
the
the
heart
lasers of
bullets.
Marissa.
Are they?
How do they look like heart bullets? I don't get that, but
You know, Koishi's boards. They kind of look like those hardboards.
they're just diamonds. They're just squares at 45 degrees. Anyways, those things are in the lasers of Marissa. In Touhou 15 and in 12 as well, I think. In
But hang
most Touhous with Marissa.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of them look like diamonds, but some of them look like hearts.
What if that's
check
just
this out.
They all
the
look
Eagle
like
Hyper for
diamonds.
everyone though? What if everyone's Eagle Hyper
Yeah,
has
those.
Yeah, doesn't that look like a heart? Just a bit, like the bottom one. It kind of looks like a heart.
No, those are diamonds crossing into each other. So it looks like a heart, but that's because the other diamond goes into...
Oh, so they overlap. Yeah.
Yeah, they overlap. Yeah, they're 3 overlapping diamonds.
Okay. That's still pretty cool though. I like it.
Yeah, anyways, that symbol is also in the lasers of Marissa in all of her laser shots since, like, modern Touhou
He's right. Yeah.
times.
But like,
So
what if
that's why
that's
it's
just
Marissa.
the Eagle Hyper for everyone has those? Because it's a laser.
It could be, but then Zune would be really lazy with copying sprites, just giving
Also-
everyone the particles that these
Doesn't
specifically
everyone
use
have
for
the same
Marissa.
hyper depending on which beast you choose?
I don't know. I don't think so, because, like, well, I mean, that would make, if so, then the characters are really connected to their beasts, because you can see that the wolf shot looks a lot like
The
Reimu's
persuasion needles, yeah.
Yeah,
Also, we haven't seen
I
the
don't know, I
otter
doubt
in
that.
action. It's the only one we haven't seen.
Yeah.
yet.
It'll just be like slashes, I don't know.
I doubt it.
I'm
think
kidding.
I think the hypers will change based on character.
I hope so. That would be cool.
I don't know.
You might be. I think you're onto something. That first of all, that would be awesome if the hypers differed on character. And
I would just find it weird to see Marissa use the wolf hyper the way it looks with Reimu.
Shame I
Yeah.
probably won't be using the hypers that much, Kappa.
so yeah, it's gonna be LMBNH after all. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably try to toy around with scoring a little bit just for funsies. Just because I would want to just not ever use it, you know? Like,
yeah. I'm definitely going to be experimenting with scoring around, especially because the system to me looks very reminiscent to you with both the token correction, and I'm been very hyped about that.
So, we didn't really get into the interview yet, but do we have a source for that? Apparently Zune mentioned something about low miss tolerance, or that's how someone translated it.
Yeah.
That might not be the exact wording, but...
Raw miss tolerant. I know he had a interview like way back. It was at the end of last year or something like that, right?
No, wasn't it a recent interview where he said
no,
that?
it was very recent. At least it was implied to be very recent.
I know that at the end of last year he said that he was making a new game, and then he had another one recently where he mentioned the raw miss tolerance.
And he also said the game would be hard.
Do I have a source on that?
Yeah, see,
let me see.
People just say things, and sometimes I don't know if it's like just a meme rumor that people are just taking it without any doubt.
Yeah, we need a source on that.
I mean, I think it was Crested that said it, and I'm inclined to believe him. But
yeah, I trust Crested, but I'm still interested in myself. So let's see.
In the meantime, I guess I could mention the plot. We're going to hell because there are evil hell spirits or animal spirits or whatever that are gonna take over the world, and you have to join forces with friendly animal spirits, and they've come to warn you to stop it. And that's basically it. It's going to be a shooting game that's darker than usual,
SA2,
filled with animal themes, and a tiny bit aggressive.
If it's just gonna be hell spirits warning you about things, it's gonna be SA2 basically.
It's a furry game, Kappa.
Oh, that too.
I'm just looking back.
I'm still searching for the low miss tolerance thing.
Yeah, I'm just looking back through Odd Touhou right now to see if there might be something there.
Someone in like Mino's chat mentioned it one time, and then we all just went with it and never asked.
Yeah,
for the source.
that's what I'm worried. I don't want to like say things on a podcast that aren't really backed up.
Zune did say in the blog that this game's gonna be more aggressive than usual, so.
I'd also expect he's probably gonna leak
go.
the stage 1 boss soon. Because what he did with
on the
Lolke
CD.
and Hesiphus is he leaked both of the stage 1 bosses before the demo release.
Yeah, we're gonna see the stage
on
1
the
boss
CD.
next week. We're gonna see it next week.
Them on the CD.
It's gonna be great.
Interestingly enough, usually he diversifies the screenshots a little bit, but every stage screenshot we've seen so far has been the same damn stage, and obviously it's stage 1 because the score is so low and the power is so low as well, so I can't think it would be anything that's not stage 1.
That's stage 1. There's no way that's not
Absolutely.
stage 1.
No forest copy pasta.
That's good though. I was getting sick of that dumb forest. Although Hesiphus screenshots were also only stage 1 too, weren't they?
I do think it's the best stage 1 background, but he needs to stop copy pasting it.
Yeah, and 10 Desires he showed like stage 3 and 2. He didn't even show a stage 1 screenshot, which was weird.
Yeah, stage
I am
1. I think DDC should be stage 1.
I'm too much of a babby for those times.
And TD he showed stage 2 and stage 3. He didn't show stage 1 at all when he announced TD.
I'm too zoomer for TD demo.
And DDC had a Sekivanki in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And everyone thought it was Orin.
Everyone thought it was like Orin or something.
And there was like fan art drawn of it being Orin. That was
There were like... People made entire videos speculating who that might be, and then it was just a new character.
Hang on,
also,
back on those. Okay.
I do need to very quickly mention that the stage 1 background looks nice, and the flower thingies, the windmill flowers are kind of nice.
Oh yeah, the little
But
pinwheels.
why are like the wooden things there, and why do they look like they've been made in paint? They look so weird. They
Aren't
look
they
very out of
supposed to be
place.
like little spirit grave tomes, something Japanese?
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
I
The
don't.
background looks so nice though.
They're like some traditional things for, I don't know. I'm just speculating.
What if they're toothpicks and soon copied Chi from...
No, I'm pretty sure that's
Birds
supposed
game?
to be like a gravestone for hell or a spirit tomb
Oh,
or something
okay.
weird like that.
That could be, yeah.
Someone educate me or educate us.
I was thinking, I mean, I wanted to do something before this podcast would happen, but I didn't do it within time. I was thinking if I could, like, speculate what type of yokai we could expect, at least for, like, the demo. But I didn't get very far. I just read something about, like, demon bears.
I
But
mean,
the only thing I could tell from those were that they were just bears, but larger.
is every single character in this game just gonna be an animal?
No.
I hope not. That'd be kind of boring.
No. I mean, didn't we expect... I think we always expect stuff like that, and it never happens.
To be honest, like this
Like
is one
with
of those
DDC
really
and LOL-K.
this is one of those really vague plots like his Sisyphus where you just really don't have much room for imagination. Like with his with
Mhm.
LOL-K it was like, oh, we're gonna fight the Lunarians, we're gonna get like the whatever sisters, and you know, we're gonna
Yeah,
get Chang'e and
The big scary...
yeah, like we
Yeah.
had a lot to work on because we knew about the Lunarians and it was really cool, but like this is really vague. All we know is just animals.
Mm-hmm. And animals can be like everything in Touhou. There's just so much room for animal yokai, obviously. It could just be anything.
Like,
so.
he wants to go dark themed. Is this gonna be like one of those just end of the world type of games? Like,
No, I doubt it. But...
No, it's not. It's just gonna go into hell.
we can speculate who are the wily beast and the weakest creature. I'm saying the weakest creature is probably Sans,
no.
because he's the easiest enemy in the game.
You
By
better
extension, if that's gonna be the easiest enemy, then it's also logical to expect the wily beast to be the hardest enemy,
No.
which is of course Imaizumi Kagero, and she is sort of a wolf beast, so there you go.
You better quit while
Final
you're ahead.
boss are Kagero and Sans.
Why would you do that to this precious podcast?
Just quit while you're ahead. You should probably give it up.
Alright.
I wonder if
I need to
Casson
leave
will
the
be in
call
the
now.
game.
No, stay.
I don't
No.
want to talk too much about the Casson manga because spoilers, but I'm just wondering if Casson herself would appear in this game.
I think Casson will make a cameo at least.
She'll appear, but she'll just appear in the credits.
Like in
Like,
the,
I don't.
in the endings or something weird like that, yeah.
Yeah,
I doubt Casson would be a final boss. I
she's
doubt
not
that.
gonna be a boss, no.
Well, what if she makes like a mid-boss appearance? I don't know.
Mid boss maybe, but
Very maybe.
Then
I
again,
don't
it
know.
doesn't feel like she would have any reason to fight the Hierines.
yeah. I mean, I think she'll make a cameo at least, but I don't think she's gonna be fightable. But who knows?
Who knows? We can only speculate. What I know is that I'm excited for the game, and I mean, for me, it's just another game to LNN. I'm sure Yats feels the same.
Yeah, very much so.
We're just the LNN guys.
I mean, I'm
It's a
just here.
shame. It's a shame that I can't like dive into it during its like full release though, because I'll be gone for like 3 weeks.
I'm
Yeah,
bound
that
to
sucks.
only playing on the weekends, so I won't get to aggressively play it like
Yeah.
I did Sisyphus.
I'm just here to be the scoring representative. So I've said to many people how hyped I am to try to figure out this game's scoring, and I've actually gotten I had some finishing projects for school this semester, and I've already got all of them done ahead of time, just so I can have more time playing this demo. So
Thank God I don't have school anymore, not to brag, but I do have work Monday through Friday, but this game is going to be released on a Saturday night, Sunday morning, so I will get to play it. I'm excited.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
stay. I'm
demo.
gonna
I
stay
can
up
play
all
the
night.
demos. Play the demos now, I think.
Yeah, you should be. I'll get you guys a demo because I'm planning on staying up.
Actually, no. It's the 5th, right?
Yeah.
No, it comes out on the 4th for us because on
Well,
on
yes,
Taisa
it'll
it's
be
gonna
the
be
5th.
yeah. Oh, you have to be
Oh,
the 5th.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I actually think I can't then, because it's like Liberty Day or Freedom Day or something here, and I'll be doing stuff.
Ooh.
So ironically, I won't have the freedom to play this.
Ah, dang, that
No, I'll
sucks.
I'll play it in the evening probably, but I won't be there. Well, maybe in the morning and then in the evening again, but not in the afternoon.
That sucks. You have to
I'll be
miss
doing other.
Yeah.
I'll be missing so much for this game. It's kind of a shame because
Yeah,
usually I'm also like constantly speculating or like doing stuff with it as soon as it comes out. But this year I really cannot do that.
Dang.
You can maybe still help like find strats and stuff.
Yeah, you can. You'll
Yeah,
definitely find
sure,
survivor
but,
strats and stuff like that. But
I
We'll need
will, but
them.
I'm just kind of sloppy seconds. That's
that's fine. That should be
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Like I said, I'm planning on staying up all night, just F5ing on JP. So
We should stay up all night together.
Oh yeah.
In like a party
Yeah.
call.
if you want, I actually said in Deep Mist Labyrinth that we're gonna have a call that night to just wait for the demo, so we can all play it together. So
Cool.
There's a very nice feeling whenever new 2 comes out. There's a very unique like sort of celebration vibe around it. Where
Yeah.
everyone's
That's the appeal.
F5ing on JP, like you said.
That's the
It's just-
appeal of a
yeah.
new Touhou release, is being able to play the game with all your friends, and that's a feeling that I hold close to my heart, and that's
Like-
part of why I like new releases.
I think even people that are like not very content with newer Zoom games also still enjoy that feeling. of
Yeah.
I
just,
mean, we
like,
used to have a lot of
voice-
doomsayers back in the day every time a new game was
Yeah.
announced, but that doesn't really
But they would
happen.
still play on the first. But even then, those would also often still play on the first day, and then never touch it again. But they would still play on the first day.
yeah, this
So
this announcement, like I've seen nothing but positivity. Like when OK was announced,
Yeah.
there's so much negativity, and
people were
Maybe Hesifis set the bar so low, haha, Kappa, no.
No, the thing with Hesifis is that Hesifis is more like there's more people being circuit jerking over Tancherno than hyped about the game.
Wow,
and with Sisyphus, and then what's also the case with Sisyphus, at least compared to LOL-K, there was so much negativity that I feel during Sisyphus, people got sick of all the negativity. So whenever people would be negative, they would just get like 20 responses like, shut up, let us have fun, let us enjoy things.
Yeah,
That's what I
especially the case
remember.
here.
Has it really been 2 years
Yeah.
since Tancherno?
Yes, it's been
What?
2
Yeah.
years.
How?
It's been 6 years since Orange Sekibunky.
Time flies.
Time just, and 2 years from now, we're going to be talking about Touhou 18. This game will
and
just
we're
be
gonna,
yesterday's
be
game.
saying, and we're gonna be saying, you know how weird it was that 2 years ago we didn't understand those item bundles and bubbles
Yeah.
and diamonds in lasers and weird MS Paint needles.
I like the podcast though. Like last release, I made a really cheesy video speculating, but like the podcast.
I did
format,
you
You
I
just
did a weird.
memed
I remember.
Tancherno.
Yeah. And I did like a little stream improv podcast with you as well. What I remember.
All I did was a post about Tancherno.
I guess I don't really have anything else to add. Like,
I want to say what I do want to mention is that Zune still knows how to art for the most part.
oh yeah, the Reimu art is really good.
Yomu was adorable.
Yomu's adorable, and I like the detail on her swords as well. If you look at the particles around the swords, one of them is like the big scary cutting sword, and the other one is like the ghost communication sword or whatever. They have like very different. There's something in Yomu's lore about them having very different roles, and you can see it back in the particles that are around the swords.
Yeah.
And the symbol looks really cool in the gameplay screen at the bottom right.
Yeah.
This
It's
game
really
is gonna
cool.
be really edgy, and we thought LOL-K was the edgy game.
Yeah, to be
Soon that's
honest-
just
Hmm?
like Touhou 16 was like the first non-edgy game we've had from Zune in like years or something. Everything else was just
I like it.
edgier every time.
So
Yeah, I like the HUD too. The HUD is it just
The
looks
HUD
nice.
is very good, yeah.
I hope the game is hard, but I hope it's not too meme-tastic.
I just hope it's a similar
Yeah.
difficulty to UFO.
Yeah, UFO game would be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of EOSD, but I don't know if I'd want another little K.
Yeah. Well, actually,
No more
Yeah, I don't know.
Junkos.
I
No more
would
Junkos.
prefer I would prefer a little case like style of difficulty over that of UFO and
I'm
USD,
afraid of another
but-
spring final, but this time it's mandatory. You know, something like that happening. That's my
Oh
fear.
god, yeah.
I don't
But
trust
it's
him.
bit- Yeah, I hope he can kind of keep himself a little bit contained for the final spell, that he can at least
Yeah.
make it somewhat consistent.
A standard. Let's go back to standard finals.
what if it's
please.
different depending on the hyper you chose?
That's a possibility.
Man, can it just be next Saturday already? I want to play, you know? Or
Yeah.
Sunday, whatever.
I think, yeah.
Unfortunately,
No, never
we're not going to know anything about the final for another 4 months. So, but I want to see stage 2 and stage 3. I want to see the bosses. I want to test out with the scoring system. I want to
The music. I want to hear the
the
music.
music too, dude.
His
wanna
style is getting better.
Yeah, I want to see Reimu, Marasy, and Yomu in action. Oh god, it's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna play this demo a lot.
Me too. Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna try to get an LNN and then try to improve upon it by learning safe strats. I bet the stage 3 boss is gonna be like Dormy or Kagero. I can feel it, dude.
Yeah. Also, one thing I'm gonna refrain from doing is
yeah.
I'm actually not gonna
You know.
I'm not gonna post about the demo too much on Twitter because like spoilers and all that. So I'd say give it like
I'm gonna have a
months.
spoiler channel on
think-
Discord.
I think I'll be very active during the demo time because I cannot be around during the full time, and I need a new 2 to focus on because I
Help
can't
us
just
figure out how to do the stage 3 boss. That'll be impossible inevitably.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will. Absolutely will. But as long as it's not like an AON and everybody
What if-
understands it immediately.
What if Kagero
It's
comes
like-
back?
No.
I doubt it
You
because
can't do that.
she has nothing to do with hell.
She
but
can't get out of the bamboo forest anyway, I don't
If
think.
if Kagero is gonna be in this, then I am unironically going to say Sans has to be in it, because then the
Momiji,
game is
yeah.
already...
Momiji's not getting off the Yokai Mountain, so we don't have to worry about
Well,
her.
she's a
either.
Tengu though.
That's true.
Well, she's a guardian
Wolf.
Tengu, so...
Wolf Tengu, however that works.
Yeah, well, I don't want a Momiji to a pattern either. So
Oh god, yeah.
This
Still
game,
not as bad as Kagero.
every Touhou game has its memes, and this game is no exception. It's gonna have its dumb patterns, it's gonna have its questionable design choices sometimes, but it's also gonna have fun patterns, and it's gonna have cool things. It's like...
And weird exploitable mechanics.
Yeah,
are you
there's
guys
gonna
ready
be...
for the bugs? The
Yeah,
buggy
they're gonna...
spell
Oh,
cards?
no, the bugs are gonna be crazy.
Oh my
As
god.
long as there's no Ben crashes the game bug.
Oh, he'll patch
Also-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He still patches those.
Also,
did-
there's spell practice too in this game, so look forward to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good and helpful.
I like it when there's just spell practice.
I really
Even
hope
though
some... Spell practices, do they ever get available for the demos? I can't
No, they never do.
No.
Pacifist didn't have it?
Nope. And practice
No.
mode is never available either.
I could have...
DDC also didn't.
I could have sworn, like, I remember people practicing, like, own spell milks and spell practice when the demo was still a thing.
No,
Or
we
did-
had to.
No.
No, they had to do full
Possible.
credits to get there.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
No, yes.
Did we not have, like, a patch to...
No, I don't think so.
I wonder if someone will make a demo boss practice.
I hope they do. Okay, whoever,
I mean,
that'd be
someone
cool.
needs to be very enthusiastic, but I think there are demo spoiler ALs out there, so who knows? Maybe some people will do that if they're like excited enough.
Someone did it for DDC.
Well, they should do it for this game too. It'd be great.
Yeah.
LOLK was like the one exception because it had like point device and that allowed us to do lots of demo practice. It was interesting.
Oh yeah, that was very good because I spent like 200 or maybe like 100 attempts or something on that first Dormy card because I didn't understand it. Like the first Dormy card, when I did it for the first time, I just did not understand how it worked.
Yeah.
So you guys have anything else to add?
Like I said, I got all my homework done and all my final projects done for the year. Graduate in next month actually,
Nice.
and yeah, it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna have my nice diploma and be playing Touhou 17 demo. It's gonna be fun.
I'll make some time. I probably can. And yeah, I'll miss a bit on the full game, sadly, but
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm just very desperately trying to look into the background and all the weird patterns to see if I can still, like, speculate about something. Like, when you look at the logo, you can see, like, a sort of crow or eagle-ish thing in there, and you can see, like, footprints.
There's an eye, a really creepy eye.
There's a creepy eye, yeah, with horns.
Yeah, it definitely it's gonna be something.
That little thing on the left, though, that eagle thing, I don't know if that's an eagle. There's something weird on the title screen that's really creepy.
Or, like, the beak thing? Or...
Yeah, that's also something that you see on the title screen. Like, what is that? That looks really scary.
It's gonna eat Reimu.
Yeah. It's very hungry.
It's like whatever it is, that's piranha plant or something. Whatever it is.
This game is gonna be nightmare fuel. Honestly, it's gonna have all these creepy bosses and weird, unstable patterns.
It's gonna be Touhou 10.5.
It's gonna be stressful.
Oh man, then June did. It's gonna be
hyper realistic blood.
Yeah, hyper realistic blood. Oh my god, Touhou.exe. Yeah. Or whatever it is.
I bet maybe the patterns will be all fast and aggressive. Maybe it'll be like rough, like
looking at these bullets, that's not gonna happen.
Well, I mean,
it's stage 1
mode. It's easy in normal mode. Yeah,
that's true.
Also, Zune said this game is going to be more aggressive than usual, so we're gonna infiltrate.
Lunatic is gonna be a meme. This game is harder than LOL K. I can never. Yeah. Bleh.
Harder than DDC.
I just want to try out the hypers. The hypers, though. Oh my god.
All right. I do think I wanna, just so the video doesn't get too long, maybe cut the podcast.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll see you guys next week.
I'm hearing the wily beast in the background.
Yeah, that's really cute.
That's a dog outside.
Pupper. It's part of the Touhou cast.
It's an omen. I think Kyoko's out, but anyway, just end it so it doesn't show she doesn't talk too much or talk too much.
All right. And remember, ZM and I are both streaming on Saturday, so look forward to that. I'll put his Twitch, and I'll probably just stream on YouTube if I'm doing something like this, honestly. So you'll know where to find me. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you for the demo.
See you next week, everyone.
Say bye,
Goodbye.
Yats. All right.
Bye.
I'm gonna stop.